Hi everyone, it's Heidi from flutterbyheidi.co.uk, back again with another project for you, and this is very much about beginner box making. It's quite daunting for some people to start making 3D projects. It's something I love to do, but this is a way of getting into box making, but using some of the staples that are available to help you in the first place. Now this is using one of Stampin' Up's pre-cut, pre-scored pizza boxes. They're a great size, 3.5 by 3.5. You could put a cookie in there or some a bracelet or anything else. But all I'm using to create this box is a punch, some ink and some stamps and a bit of paper. And I'm using Petal Promenade and also a stamp set. So this is, Beautiful Promenade is the stamp set, Petal Promenade paper. And then I'm using this stamp set here called Part of My Story. And this isn't one that you can get for free during celebration. So spend £45 on any products, yes, even clearance products, and you can choose one of the items in the brochure, and this is one of the ones you can get for free. So let's crack on with the box. As you can see, I've stamped on the side here, really pretty effect, just to make it look that little bit more special. So to start off with your box, I recommend that you fold and burnish these score lines. If you haven't got a bone fold, you can use the edge of your scissors or the edge of a ruler, as long as it's clean. My rulers tend not to be particularly clean, but a bone folder is probably one of the first tools that I'd recommend a new card maker or box maker actually invests in, because it is so useful for reinforcing those creases when you start off. And the bone folders are good because you don't get sharp edges on them. So once you've reinforced that, you need a piece of card, and I'm using the lovely Petal Pink that is 3.25 by 3.25. Actually, I will just double check that. Let's have a look. Measure. Oh gosh. Right, so I'm just going to quickly measure this. The box is about 3.5 inches, so I think I've actually made it, 3 3/8. So I've actually made it just under 3.5. So you'll see here, you've got the 3.5 and the quarter mark, and it's actually that one between the quarter and the half, and that's 3 3/8. And that's to create our narrow little border with our pretty paper here, which I'm going to cut at 3.25 by 3.25. And there are lots of beautiful colours in there. So you've got sort of hints of Grapefruit Grove, Petal Pink, Blushing Bride. So, you can vary it depending on the supplies you've got. And you'll see that just creates that little narrow border there. Now, before I layer that up, what I'm actually going to do is not waste my card, because this middle bit's going to be used. I'm punching using the tailored tag punch in the middle there. So that's another little tip for those beginner crafters. Make the most of your supplies. You don't have to, if the centre of something is going to be covered up, punch out of it, and then you can use it for another project. So just layer that on. It just gives you a little narrow border. Then I'm going to grab just a scrap of my white, and I keep all my scraps together just in a little half-cut envelope. It means that I've got something ready to hand whenever I want it. And I'm using the Petal Pink ink. I'm a poet and I didn't know it. And these are the lovely new Stampin' Up cling stamps, which really do cling really fantastically well onto your block. And I'll just show you a tip when we've done this. So once you've stamped that, when you're removing it, just pop your nail under the edge of the stamp to lift it up. Don't be tempted to just grab and rip. Make sure you've actually lifted up the cling part to start off with. It comes a little bit easier over time, but because they are really sticky when they're new, but they cling ever so well onto the blocks. Then come in with your tag, and the beautiful thing about these punches is that you can line them up like so. So just centre it, wait till you're happy, and then just punch. I'm going to show you here how you can create a really easy layer with the punch. So I've punched my piece out, and I'm just going to cut up the middle there, like so. Pop some glue on the back of my tag, and then just layer that up like so. And do the same on the other side. Now, depending whether you're left-handed or right-handed, you might find it easier to do as I've just done, which is turn it around. And then all you need to do is pop a couple of dimensionals on the back there, like so. Probably one at the top and bottom as well, before you can add that onto the front of your panel. Next thing I'm going to do is stamp around the edges. Now you just need to remember which is your base, which is the bottom and which is the top. So in this instance it's these 3 panels here, and all I'm doing is I'm taking my Petal Pink and one of the stamps from Petal Promenade, and thinking that this is going to be underneath, I'm going to stamp once in the middle on each side. So just turn it this way. Again on the front. And then on the 4th side. And by adding that, it really personalises that box for you and makes it look really pretty. While the box is still flat, we add our layer to the top. Remember, when we're adding layers onto a box, as far as possible, always try and do it while it is still flat. So just pop that on the top there. Then once that's stuck on, we can then add our tag, which of course I have managed to lose on my desk. As you do. It'll appear, I'm sure, in a moment. It's probably got stuck on something. Okay, well, in the meantime, we'll finish making up the box. Okay. As you can see, this front flap just tucks in, the top goes over, pops in. This little piece is already cut out. And I am going mad because I actually can't find, there it is, there it is, got stuck to my scissors. All we need to do now is take the backing off these little dimensionals, and these are just they're called dimensionals because they add dimension to your box, and then pop that in the middle like so. And there you have a quick and easy box for a beginner using lovely Stampin' Up products and just a single ink colour. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy making one too. Don't forget to come back and see me again soon for some more projects. And in the meantime, visit my blog, flutterbyheidi.co.uk for more inspiration, and visit my shop, follow the links on my blog, or heidismith.stampinup.net to purchase any of the items you've seen. See you soon. Bye.